Sam and Doug recap all the progress they've made on the Alpha 1 GTO project. They spent a lot of time mocking everything up to make sure each system works together flawlessly. The GTO turned out great, and Doug couldn't be happier.
Well, Doug, what do you think? It turned out pretty nice, didn't it?
All I can say, Sam, is wow. Incredible.
I'm glad you like it. You and I did a lot of work on this car.
You know, there are so many nice little fine touches on this car, this interior, the leather, the red stitching onto it. You know, really cool when we took it for a test drive. The thing that I really was amazed at was the speedometer. You used a GPS onto that. And, you know, in my mind, I was thinking the transmission ratios, the tire sizes, try to get everything right. How are we going to calibrate it all? But that was brilliant, Sam.
Yeah, I love that
brilliant.
GPS speedometer. It works great in a marine application. You get miles per gallon. Two sensors up there. One of them is a speed sensor for your power steering. It gets harder as you get faster. So it's got an RPM input and a speed input. That's why you got two sensors up there.
It's incredible to have it, because before this car didn't have power steering when it had the other engine. It was really, you had to manhandle it. And here you can drive it with two fingers. It's what a dream to drive.
And it's on the column. How cool is that?
I know, it's just wonderful.
We got the rear alignment taken care of to where we can drive this thing to the alignment shop. We do have a 60s Camaro muffler coming with the 1 in, 2 out. That's stuck in shipping. The low car shifter turned out really nice on the inside.
I mean, that shifts so easy and smooth, and having the hydraulic clutch on it, we're able to do that instead of the old mechanical, which was always a bear to try to make work. You know, that just worked out fabulous. 5-speed transmission. We got overdrive into it. The power on this thing, when we ran it out there and we just put our foot in the throttle a little bit, it was incredible what happened.
Yeah, it is incredible what happened. Now, the dashboard, it looks really nice. I'm glad you decided to go with the new dash, because that takes away that look from the traditional original dash.
Oh, I know.
Now, I did make him a makeshift cover in the center console. You're going to make a new one in your 3D printer out of billet of aluminum. Put vents in it. That way we can reinstall the HVAC control module along with the aftermarket switch I put on there, because the switch wouldn't fit in the aftermarket dash. And you got to push buttons.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll 3D model it all up, then we'll go ahead and print it out. It'll be exactly what we want. Everything will fit just perfectly, you know. And the other nice thing on this is the car's got AC. I do live in Oklahoma, so this is going to help a lot on those hot summer days.
You know, that AC was nice to have. Adapting everything onto the OEM condenser. Cannot find that condenser right now. Everything is good with it. I tested it, so we were able to reuse it. Made new lines, showed everybody how to make a proper line, filled up the AC system. Got a low car oil dipstick right here for you, because the original wouldn't fit with the steering shaft that we have.
You know, and when you look at this engine bay, this bay looks like it was made for this motor. The way everything fits, and then we take a look at our velocity stacks. It was absolutely fabulous. Those were custom made by
Ronnie Borla did a very awesome job there. Everything here turned out really nice. Remote oil filter housing. We got to get a battery box. There's a lot of little things we have to do. Anytime you guys are building a car, the first 90%, pretty easy. It goes pretty quick, but the last 10% takes twice to 3 times longer than the first 90%.
You know, and we spent so much time mocking everything up, checking everything, and we got bit by something I've never been bit on a build by a radiator. And the radiator is wonderful, but when we put the hood on, we missed it by that much.
I know, ½ inch. It's gonna take a lot of construction to gain that ½ inch, but we're gonna do it. It's gonna turn out good. And I want to see you drive it back here next season when we start your next project. I want to see this thing drive back so we can really show everybody with the hood on and everything done, all cleaned up.
Everything all buttoned up. Yeah, we're like everybody else. We're having some supply issues, and so we're waiting for a few items to come on in. But once the items come in, I'll make sure it's all buttoned up. We'll have all the new little parts on it next season. We'll make sure we take it out for a nice drive.
Absolutely. Hopefully one day we can take it out to Vegas as well.
I'll be looking forward to it. I've already got a spot at my booth at SEMA.
There you go.